Yep, we're going to be here January the 17th, Bimini Road. Hope you'll come. It's been a while since we've been here, I guess. And we got the Bimini Road, for anybody that knows about it, most of you don't, but has gone through many iterations. In this particular iteration of personnel, we'll be back very close to what we had many years ago, and we're looking forward to that. Bob was talking about it was a song a week. Once a week we did one of my songs, and we recorded it, and YouTube didn't put it up. So if you go looking for Chuck Puckett or Bimini Road and Song a Week, and you know, you've got 52 times 5 minutes, a lot of spare time. Go take a listen. This song I'm going to start off with tonight, there's another entity besides Bob. Bob is the best. I've told people every time. The reason I'm here tonight, Berkeley Bob's is the absolute best place, not only in North Alabama, but I mean maybe across the whole state for this kind of music. And I know it's going to continue to be supported like that, but the man himself, that's who I wanted to, I guess honor is the wrong word to put, but I did want to make my presence known tonight. And Bob, there's another entity besides Bob, it's called Rick Carter Radio. It's an internet-based radio, and if you're not familiar with it, I really want to recommend it to you. It's out of Birmingham, a fellow named Rick Carter, who, I guess that's the reason it's called Rick Carter Radio. You can see how that fits together. There's no surprise. And it's all Alabama artists. Just Alabama artists that he does. Bob's got a couple of songs on there. I've got the Bimini Road's got 2 or 3, and I've got some by myself. And this one that I'm going to do for you now is the most recent one I've posted up there. It's called Do What You Gotta Do. Get so hot in southern Tennessee. Oftentimes you'd rather not be where you gotta be. You can sit in a room with a ceiling fan, or you can sit and drink a brew. Put off forever or as long as you can, doing what you got to do. Julie was a queen in a small town. Sam thought he was a king. He thought that love was the kind you find when you listen to angels sing. But he never took her out, they just stayed home. Sam was afraid what men might do. Julie still looked fine, and she thought it was wrong, doing what she had to do. Tableau is the thing that always is. 'Cause after a while Julie got her a beau, and then Sam got wind of this. It's hard to believe what a jealous heart can lead a man to do. There's no reprieve when you finally start doing what you got to do. Sam bought a gun 'cause he was mad as hell. He bought himself a bottle of wine, drove his car to the cheap motel where Julie was having the time. He sat outside and he went insane. Sam thought, I am a fool. I want her to feel this pain. I better do what I got to do. No escape from the way things are. That's just a natural fact. If you walk in with with hate in your heart, you don't plan on walking back. If your love is the kind where angels sing, angels never sing the blues. How can a man destroy the thing that makes him do what he has to do? Sam just stared at the motel door. He had never felt so alone. Then he sort of forgot what he had come there for. He just drove himself back home. Late July, it can get so hot in southern Tennessee. Oftentimes you'd rather not be where you got to be. Now you can cry in a room with a ceiling fan, or you can sit and drink a brew. Put off forever or as long as you can, doing what you got to do. One second. This is the one I really meant to do. This one I'm not going to do. See? See me throw it away. All right, that's very good. Yeah. Naturally, of course, I do have all these songs completely memorized and written on the back sides of my eyelids, which is why I close my eyes a lot when I'm singing. By the way, I'll let you know on Channel 2, I was going to wait and decide whether or not I wanted a DVD, depending on how things went. I think it's best to, you know, get all that stuff out in front of you and then go back and decide you want the DVD. I'm going to do a song now, my second song. That'll be the last one if you're counting. If you're not. This is a song about everyone's favorite topic. Of course, that is mental illness. And it's called Hopefully Paranoia. As I walk down the alley, I am startled by the black cat that jumps into my path. I remember with a panic that I've seen him so often before at this task. For his is the beacon for the beaten, to follow all us breakers in the lane, and close to our ears he must whisper, remember what it's like when you're insane. I see colors coming out of nowhere. I hear sounds when there's nobody there. I think maybe we're all in this together. I was surely sure at the start. Do it with a flare or it's forgotten. Do it with a flare and it's a lie. Soon enough our time on earth is spoken for. Never really sure what's on the other side. But the memory, it haunts me, and I've seen it all before, and it is plain. But the places that I end up are so empty, I don't want to have to visit them again. We're all in this together, but I was surely sure at the start. I remember in the shadows how it started, sitting all alone in the dark. Features of my friends began emerging. Then there's just the ticking of the clock. There's a room waiting for me somewhere, where everyone I know just counts the tiles, and they know I'll walk right in there someday, and all they'll have to do then is smile. Together, but I was surely sure at the start. Now nothing left to do but play my part and sit here all alone